Hi friends, how are you? In this video we are going to learn about the applied physiology of growth hormone, about the hyposecretion of growth hormone as well as the hyposecretion of growth hormone. Coming to hyposecretion of growth hormone. The hyposecretion of growth hormone in adults after fusion of epiphysis results in acromegaly, and in children before fusion of epiphysis results in gigantism. That is, in adults causes acromegaly, in children causes gigantism. First, about acromegaly. Acromegaly means enlargement of acral, that means peripheral parts, that means hands as well as legs of the body. Enlargement of hands and legs of the body. Acromegaly is derived from the Greek words. Acron means top and megas means large. Okay, acron means top, megas means large. Hypersecretion of growth hormone after the fusion of epiphysis results in acromegaly. Fusion of epiphysis, okay, fusion, don't forget. Etiology. Coming to etiology, acromegaly occurs due to tumor of somatotropes of anterior pituitary. Acromegaly occurs due to tumor of somatotropes of anterior pituitary. What type of cells? Somatotropes. Usually, tumor of somatotropes is associated with proliferation of lactotropes also. Therefore, prolactin secretion is increased in 20 to 40% of patients. Somatotropes is associated with proliferation of lactotropes also. Therefore, prolactin secretion is increased in 20 to 40% of patients. Acromegaly can also occur due to extrapituitary causes like increased hypothalamic secretion of growth releasing hormone in hypothalamic tumors. There is also extrapituitary cases. That means growth releasing hormone also increased in hypothalamic tumors. It may also causes the acromegaly. Coming to the features, enlargement of acral parts of the body, especially of hands and feet. That means acral parts, okay. Prognathism, that is protrusion of lower jaw. Prognathism is nothing but protrusion of lower jaw, okay. And acromegalic faces, overgrowth of malar, front and facial bones. Acromegalic facies is overgrowth of malar, frontal, facial bones. Increased amount of body hair, osteoarthritis due to skeletal changes, glucose intolerance, hirsutism, gynecomastia and lactation. Increased heel pad thickness and visual field changes, bitemporal hemianopia are common features. Okay, once I am reading the features, these are enlargement of acral parts of the body, especially of hands and feet. Prognathism, it is nothing but protrusion of lower jaw. Next is acromegalic facies, that is overgrowth of malar, frontal and facial bones. Increased amount body hair, osteoarthritis due to the skeletal changes. And next is glucose intolerance, here hirsutism, gynecomastia and lactation. Increased heel pad thickness and visual field changes, that is bimetrial hemianopia are common features. Visceromegaly increases the size and function of the viscera. Macroglossia may be seen. Macroglossia means about the large tongue, enlargement of the tongue. Enlargement of acral parts and skeletal deformities occur as bones enlarge in wide. Bones can't grow in length as epiphyses are already closed. The visual defects are due to the effect of pituitary tumor that enlarges the sella turcica and compresses an optic chiasma. This also causes headache. Why the visual defects occur? It is due to the enlargement of pituitary tumor. It causes the it enlarges it It enlarges the sella turcica and compresses an optic chiasm. It also causes the headache. How we can manage acromegaly? Disease is diagnosed by typical clinical presentation, demonstration of pituitary tumor by CT scan or MRI, and demonstration of high growth hormone level in plasma by estimation of the hormone. The important method is surgical removal of tumor is best option to cure the disease. Next is gigantism. It is seen in the children, that is before the fusion of epiphyseal plates. Hypersecretion of growth hormone before fusion of epiphyses results in gigantism. Causes: pituitary tumor of somatotropes during childhood resulting in increased growth hormone secretion causes the gigantism. Hypothalamic tumor causes the excess growth hormone releasing secretion, can also produce the disease. Hypothalamic tumor causing excess growth hormone releasing secretion can also produce the disease. Same for both. I next come to this diagram. Coming to the features of gigantism. Where we see gigantism? In children's. Increased growth hormone secretion before closure of epiphysis increase the epiphyseal growth of long bones. Epiphyseal growth of long bones. Therefore, the patients become abnormally tall with giant stature. Other features are same as acromegaly except the acromegalic phases. It is about the bones. I already told that is malar, frontal and facial bones. It is not seen in gigantism. Management. Disease is diagnosed by typical clinical presentation, demonstration of pituitary tumor by CT scan, MRI, and demonstration of high growth hormone level in plasma by estimation of hormone. Surgical removal of tumor at earliest cures the disease. Coming to the diagram. These are the features of acromegaly. The presence of acromegaly phase is malar frontal prominence. And prognathism, enlargement of the protruded mandible as shown in skull X. Enlarged acral parts of the body, increased hands and finger size as compared to with a normal hand. Osteoarthritis. This is the osteoarthritis. Macroglossia. This is the macroglossia. See the tongue. Very large. That may be thick. Increased heel pad thickness. Increased size of visceral organs, visceromegaly. Enlargement, liver enlargement, splenic, renal, hepatic, splenic and renal enlargement you may see here. Coming to diagram. This is the frontal bossing. This is the supraorbital range. Anguoid streaks. Horse voice. Thickened lips. Holoscum fibrosum. Hypertension. Increases sweating and warmth. Macroglossia and papilledema. Bitemporal hemianopia. Arrhythmias, cardiomegaly and CCF. Hyperglycemia, hepatic, splenic and renal enlargement, and proximal myopathy, testicular atrophy. Spade-like hands. Spade-like hands. You may observe the difference between the normal and acromegaly hand. Spade-like hands. Osteoarthritis. This is the prognathism. That means enlargement of lower jaw. This is the increased heel pad thickness. Okay, heel means that means madamasam. Okay, guys. Here the three persons are seen. This is the normal one. This is the normal 10 years boy how appears. This is the gigantic 10 years one. This is the pituitary dwarfism. We talk it about later. Coming to hyposecretion of growth hormone. The deficiency of growth hormone results in dwarfism. It may occur due to the hyposecretion of growth hormones, and the dwarfism may occur due to 4 cases. First one is decreased growth releasing hormone deficiency, that is hypothalamic failure. At the hypothalamic level, the failure may occur. It causes the deficiency of growth hormone releasing hormone. It is the one cause. And next cause is decreased growth hormone secretion at pituitary failure or pituitary level. Next is decreased insulin like growth factor synthesis by the liver. It is as seen in the African pygmies. If we talk about the insulin like growth factor, it is seen in African pygmies. Okay, don't forget African pygmies. It is seen in insulin like growth factor deficiency. We call it as African pygmies. And decreased or unresponsive growth hormone receptors, it is Laron dwarfism. Pituitary dwarfism. A pituitary dwarfism due to the growth hormone deficiency is characterized by short stature and corresponding delayed bone and sexual maturation. Decreased muscle and total body mass, decreased cardiac function and decreased bone density are common. Mental power relatively remains normal in a pituitary dwarf, which helps in differentiating from a thyroid dwarf, in whom mental retardation is an outstanding feature. That means in pituitary dwarf people, mental power is maybe normal. Mentally they are normal as like normal people, but in thyroid hormone deficiency people, mental retardation is the main feature of them. In thyroid dwarf, okay, mental retardation is main feature. It is diagnosed by low level of growth hormone or insulin-like growth factor 1 in plasma. Pituitary dwarf is treated by administration of growth hormone preparations. The treatment for this pituitary dwarfism is administration of growth hormone in these people. In this diagram, they are showing the case of gigantism, pituitary dwarfism when compared to a normal boy. This is the normal boy how appears in at 10 years. This is pituitary dwarfism, this is gigantism. Okay. He is 130 centimeters, he is 90, he is 150. Okay. And our next topic is other hormones other than growth hormone, that is prolactin. If you have any doubts or you may need any topic, please comment me. If you like this video, like, share and subscribe. From now onwards, I am asking the questions in next video what I told the topics. Don't forget to watch that. You may get how you prepared in the topic. Thank you.